I'm just with you with them. Quavo say, man, just go ahead. Just go ahead and do it for me, Tate. Like at the end of the day, we know for a fact what's going on. We know Jay Prince and them gonna look out for us. Like I want y'all to really pay attention to that, man, because when a person don't read the fine print, that's when a person think that they run the show. When at the end of the day, man, y'all see what happened when Offset and Cardi B stepped out there, man. Like at the end of the day, man, like I want y'all to pay attention to this, man. And yeah, it's like Quavo and Offset, they get into it and everybody know this. Everybody know what went down at the bowling alley. It's like somebody is creating false narratives, but at the end of the day, we already know for a fact who that somebody is. But we not gonna speak on that. I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on. It's a lot of people who envious. I told y'all, a person can't be envious of you unless they're around you. The people that's haters, they far away. Like I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on, because anytime a person do something 1 hour after you do something, as well as what they did to take off an hour before they even got to the bowling alley, what happened, they recorded him on the video. Next thing you know, they showed the banger. At the end of the day, we know for a fact what really went on that night. And we can all really pay attention and piece the puzzles together of what we really got to do in this situation, because oh girl, she spoke out. She realized was the main witness that everybody been looking for. Like at the end of the day, she was hospitalized, but now she's out and she's talking regularly now, and she remember everything that happened. Everything that they did was a result of having people around you who talk about you behind your back and plot on you. But then when you catch on to it, a person ain't got nothing to say. All the person can do is do something an hour later. So I want y'all to know that things that's going on and people real life don't know if they coming or going at the end of the day. So we really gonna pay attention to the prize. At the end of the day, the prize is getting justice for Takeoff and basically coming down with the facts on what really happened at the bowling alley. Everybody know it was people who ran inside the bowling alley, and it was people who was still standing right there. Chucky Bushwick, dog, they said that was the main one. He was the main one who tried to help Takeoff. So I want y'all to pay attention to it, because the ones who you least suspected will be the ones who will help you. But at the end of the day, people take your kindness for weakness, and people look at a smile as if they can basically manipulate and try to get over on you, when at the end of the day, you know that Takeoff came from the streets, and you know for a fact that Takeoff, he don't play no games. At the end of the day, if he was still here today, he realized what he got get back for everything that happened that night. He smelt that it was some fishy going on, and he reacted the way that he reacted because a person think that because you ain't say nothing the first time about something, like they just supposed to do it and supposed to say this and that. No, at the end of the day, we know what's going on, and we already know for a fact that everybody they own man, and we gotta stay passionate about what we do, and we really gotta pay attention to what's going on, because at the end of the day, do you go on with your life at the end of the day, because everybody who was behind Takeoff, they went on with their life. I want to send my condolences out to Duke the Jeweler, and I want to send my condolences out to Takeoff cousin, because Takeoff cousin is the one that's suffering from this, man. And I know a lot of people not from the hood, man. A lot of people not. But at the end of the day, they have the mentality of trying to finesse and do all this extra stuff. But you got to understand, man, nothing is done for free in life. It's always a return on the investment, man. Like, a lot of people sit back and don't pay attention to that. You have to be mindful of this, man. Like, at the end of the day, they already said that Takeoff was the main one who told them, man, why is we even out here this late? They didn't want to listen to him. And next thing you know, Takeoff end up being the one who real life got in the middle of Migo Bandz and Lil Cam. Migo Bandz knew for a fact that Lil Cam, whatever was in that bag that Lil Cam had, that was what he was holding, man. That was what really, like, he was going to instantly snatch the chain and put it in the bag. And this is coming from the sources, J. Prince Jr., man. I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on because, like, if y'all really look at the facts in this, man, you can't hold on to something, man, too long, man. You got to let it go, man. At the end of the day, if a person doing something is because that was in the policy, you feel me? At the end of the day, people don't remember the policy. They only remember the end of it, the benefits of the policy, you know? Like, at the end of the day, we know for a fact what's going on, man, and we just staying focused. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that this is a revolving door, and Takeoff auntie, she had told Quavo, like, man, you need to speak up because J. Prince Sr. and them gonna think they got away with it. Next thing you know, J. Prince Sr., he heard Quavo cousin realize, like, he spoke out about it. Like, somebody had to speak out about it in the family. Once Takeoff cousin, he instantly said what he said. J. Prince Sr., he responded with church. Like, at the end of the day, like, I want y'all to understand what's going on, man. We real life gotta stay focused, man. So I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on because it's like a lot of people going against the grain now. So they getting sticky and slimy now. So they, you know, they feeling some type of way. You feel me? At the end of the day, we know for a fact, let people be them because you can't change the way nobody is. At the end of the day, when you help somebody, take it. Just take it. It is what it is. But always know that a person can't look at it like they run something. How you gonna try to outball the boss? How you gonna try to take the spot of the boss and not give nothing back to the pot? People, I told you, people is suffering from narcissistic behavior, and people is sitting back having conversations about certain people. You feel me? Plotting. Like, when you plot, you can't plot because you know certain people protect it, man. And at the end of the day, man, you got to open your eyes to what's really going on and really pay attention to what's going on because it's a lot of people sitting back looking at this like, oh, girl, she already had FaceTime Quavo as soon as Takeoff walked out the bowling alley. Next thing you know, everybody stepped back, moved to the side. You see Lil Cam with the yellow hoodie on, with his bag on the side. Migo Bandz, he instantly, he looked, he saw everybody who was around Takeoff. He instantly got the upping. Once he got the upping, it was over with because we already know for a fact that everybody who carried out mob ties, they know for a fact that everybody was indicted. And Finesse 2 Times already stated that they already snatched the chains, y'all. Like, at the end of the day, we know for a fact that a lot of these shows getting canceled. Everybody know for a fact that everybody who was paid in this, they going down, man. It's a Rico, and anytime it's a Rico, you know for a fact that it's people who real life finna get sent up or get locked up. Like, at the end of the day, man, we gotta really pay attention and open our eyes to what's really going on.
Pulling out a gun and just shooting. Looking at it like, okay, if they go to Houston again, would the same thing happen? Yeah, the same thing will happen because you have to check in when you go to Houston. You can't just go to Houston and enjoy yourself. No, you got to go to Houston and check in. That's why Sauce Walka left and went to Miami, Florida, man. Y'all need to pay attention to what's going on, man. Open your eyes to the fact that this is a revolving door, and there's a lot of people out here, they getting sent up left to right, man. These people getting sent up left to right. So we really got to pay attention to this, man, and we really can't let this get us down because we want justice for Takeoff. We all want justice for Takeoff, but at the same time, we don't want nobody sitting back there looking at us as if we real life supposed to just sit back and let them do this to Takeoff. No, they said Migo Bandz know for a fact why he pulled that trigger, man. So I want y'all to look at this, man, because don't nobody want to go down for something that they didn't do. They don't. Nobody wants to go down for something that they didn't do. That's why Migo Bandz is the main one who they looking at like, yeah, he's next. Like I told y'all, if something happen, it's always somebody watching. It's always a camera watching y'all every single time. Like I want y'all to look at that because people don't pay attention till it's too late. People do not pay attention till it's too late. That's why you gotta really be mindful of everything you do, man. But you can't really place the blame or the finger on Migo Bandz or even get mad at him. You gotta really look at the fact of the people who was there. These people was the main ones who they already said that they were supposed to be protected take off. If you from the streets, you know for a fact if you pay for something, you want your money's worth. And Quavo sat there and literally, he sat back and said, you know what? Is it that he gonna turn on Mom Ties or turn on his family? And he picked a side. He turned on his family. It's entertainment. People got caught up with even being out there to even go on the internet, and now they stuck on the internet. Like I want y'all to really look at that because this is the main reason why people take things for granted. And a lot of people know that the people you hanging around, them the main people that don't like what you doing, but they want to do what you doing, but they also want to be in your spot. They don't want you to be up there with them. They want you to literally be behind them so that they can look at you and tell you what to do. So this is a lesson learned, man. RP Takeoff, RP Duke the Jeweler, RP Young Dolph. It's a lot of speculation that's going around that said it was connected, but it wasn't connected. Only 2 of them was connected. And the 2 things that was connected was Duke the Jeweler and Takeoff. And the reason it was connected because the people who was involved in this, them the main ones who was at both scenes when everything happened. And if you a street nigga, you already know you're not finna let nobody come at you like that. You're not even finna let nobody get in your circle to try to even control your money or anything that you got going on. I want y'all to really look at that because people bombs out here. People just waiting for a come up. I promise you, I don't put myself in certain situations that I know I can't get myself up out of. And I read the fine print on everything that I get myself into. Some people be thinking as if this is a blessing to them, when whole time you could help somebody with something and they literally would go with other people, tell them and conjure up all this stuff on how they can manipulate the situation and basically take over. And I want y'all to pay attention to that because these niggas snakes. You can't trust nobody. That's why I know I'm so sarcastic with the things that I do, but that's the type of person I am. I'm sarcastic anytime, like regardless if it's serious or not. There's so many people out here, they just want your spot. They can't do that. They gotta play their position. That's why I always say, I be nice to a person. Once they do something, I don't say nothing about it. But then when they do it again, because I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. When they do it again, they felt that they won. When they do it again, now is either I'm gonna stop messing with you, I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do within the mix of that situation of you doing what you did. And if you want to take it further, then you already know you gotta have money. You gotta have money to do what you gotta do. You gotta have money to go to war. You gotta make sure you have nobody that's gonna interfere with you protecting what you got going on. That's why I always say, Takeoff, that was like from J. Prince Sr. because from what Lil Cam stated that he did not shoot. He ain't shoot. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're gonna let everybody else tell it because everybody know what they talking about and they wasn't there. So I want y'all to look at it as if you're in the streets right now. I know half the people who sit up and watch this, they're not in the streets. They seeking to find out what's going on so that they can avoid the situation or basically have experience on somebody else going through it. I want y'all to really look at this because I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing with nobody. It is what it is. I take care of my business, man. I want y'all to really look at this, man. Hello? I'm gonna call you back after this video. What you say? I'm gonna call you back as soon. I'm on this. I'm on my way. I'm doing this video. It's heartbreaking to see people try to get over on people, and people want stuff done their way, but they forget where they came from. I came from the gutter. I came from people messing over me, and me either beating their ass or me either walking away from that situation. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's either one way or another. Like, at the end of the day, I know for a fact, Young Dolph, everything that happened with Young Dolph, it goes to show, like, you can have all the money in the world, but if you got people around you that's hating, they'll be the ones that try to set you up. So that's why I keep everything tight, man. You gotta keep that on you, that big nickel, or that, you hear me, or that neen ding. Like, at the end of the day, boy, I don't play with people. I don't. I smile at people. I don't play with people. And at the end of the day, I want everybody to know that this is a revolving door. In the same way, people sit back and look at it like, oh, why they get down on him like that? They got down on Takeoff because it was a sweet lick right there at the bowling party. Like, I want y'all to look at that. People say Jay Prince Sr. wasn't even supposed to be at the party. Like, I want y'all to understand this, man. That's why he was nowhere to be found when Takeoff was laying right there. It is what it is, though. I want y'all to really look at everything that's going on and take full initiative to this, man. Everybody see what happened to Takeoff, Duke the Jeweler, and everybody else. Don't nobody want to experience nothing like that. You wanna, you know, but a person mouth, you know. And from where I'm from, y'all know where I'm from. Nobody better not sneak this meal. It's up. It's up on everything. I don't care what's going on. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt until they feel that they in the game, like EA Sports. No, it don't go like that. If you feel that you tough now, it is what it is. I saw the toughest get sent up. I saw the toughest get their ass knocked out. I want y'all to really look at that, man, because no matter where you go, it's always gonna be snakes, man. Just like Young Dolph said, people will sit there and take, but don't give. And then when they do give, they gonna make sure they don't give you nothing that you can basically grow off of. They gonna just give you a little bit and feel that they helped you. No, man. That's why people get everything happen to them. You see what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, man, you gotta be blessed, man. You gotta know that you got your stuff taken care of. You gotta know that you doing what you gotta do. Like, at the end of the day, man, people sit back and people don't pay attention until it's too late. Put it like that. And I know a lot of people sit back and say, okay, you in the street, so why is you even speaking on? I'm speaking on it because I experienced it before. I did it before. At the end of the day, I know for a fact, everybody who's involved in everything that's going on, man, it was all over money. It's because the people around them weren't getting the same amount of money that they was getting, and they got so used to and so caught up into getting a certain amount of money, you can't get caught up into nothing. Because at the end of the day, it all could get taken away from you. Or something could happen and you wouldn't be able to spend it. I'm trying to tell y'all gotta be mindful, and you gotta watch what you say to people. You literally gotta watch how you treat a person, especially after they helped you. You know what a person to do. You help somebody and then they try to get over on you or get down on you. That's how people move and stuff. That's how you make people move. You see what I'm saying? That's how you get this, that's when the street business pop in. You feel me? At the end of the day, if you from the streets, stay in the street. You already know what it is. You ain't from the streets, man. Please, stay the sentimental, nice person or whatever, or the fake person. Stay the fake person. That's what I'm gonna say, because if you ain't showing realness throughout the whole thing, no, What applies for one person, it applies to all. Like, at the end of the day, I know everybody. That's why everybody sit back and be like, you know what? I don't even want no friends, because niggas snakes, and it's a true known fact, well-known fact. can't get mad at it. All you can do is sit back and look at it as if, all you can really do is sit back and look at it as if it is what it is. These people crazy. like they suffering. But like I told y'all, you in the street, stay in the street. If you ain't never had that foot in that door, don't do it. Don't do it, cause it'll be like you getting caught up into what everybody else doing. That everybody wanna drill. Everybody that's old. People been drilling for a long time. People been drilling before it even went on the internet. Like, I want y'all to really look at that and look at what's going on. Like I always, people get set up. Next thing you know, nobody can do nothing. All people doing is sitting back looking at it like, oh, I shouldn't have never trusted her. Now it's too late now. It's all, y'all know for a fact that if it ain't your homie setting you up, it's a female. That's why I always sit back and I say, you gonna get popped. Like, at the end of the day, in the process, mission going wrong, mission failed. I want y'all to really look at what's going on, because Makita Raven, them, by them even moving, it goes to show that they had something to do with everything that happened at that cookie shop. People know for a fact that Straight Drop, he hurt. He hurt right now. Straight Drop know for a fact Cornelius Smith gonna get out before him. Just as well as Quavo know for a fact that Quavo still gonna make his money. Offset gotta do burger commercials, y'all. Trust me. Listen to me. He gotta do burger commercials. Can't even drop no music, man. J Prince Sr. put a stop to all that. When Offset spoke out against J Prince Sr., J Prince Sr. said, oh, we dead in that. It's over with for you. You ain't even finna be able to make no music or drop it. Like, at the end of the day, that's why him and Cardi B collabed on the McDonald's special. I want y'all to really look at this, man. It is what it is, though. Y'all know for a fact you can't make nobody do nothing, but at the same time, you gotta be mindful of who you keep around you. Duke the Jeweler went somewhere. He didn't know them. All he knew is it was a business transaction. All he knew that it was a deal going on. Like they always say, drug deal gone bad. Look what happened. Only the people who real life put the play into motion, who ran the play. Everybody who ran the play, them the only ones get to talk about it, and they barely saying anything that has substantial evidence to do with what happened. They gonna give you the throw off. They gonna throw it to the side. I want y'all to really look at this, because this real life situations, man. Everybody going through something. If y'all rocking with Takeoff, man, throw them 999s in the comment section. If y'all rocking with Duke the Jeweler, let me know how y'all feel. I want to know y'all opinion on the whole situation, because if you rocking with Duke the Jeweler, throw them 666, man, in the comment section, man. I want y'all to really look at everything that's going on. And if you rocking with Young Dolph, man, throw them 333s in the comment section, man. Everybody sitting back looking at J Prince Sr. J Prince Sr. only doing what he been doing for years, is basically keeping everybody in line. Ain't nobody from, it don't go like that. That's how people get sent up. And I'm a real street nigga, so man, nobody mess with me, cause I don't put things on the line. I ain't got nothing to lose. I have no kids. At the end of the day, I want y'all to really look at that, man. Because when you pay attention to them, when people cross somebody, they think it's just gonna be you cross them and stop messing with them. No, when you keep taunting people and doing little stuff, you just causing a problem on yourself, because me